So we're reading from the 12th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, Divine Communion through Pure Love. Arjuna then inquired, there are those who say that you are beyond the range of sense perception and that your ultimate nature is unmanifest and formless. They attempt through contemplation to understand the Supreme Truth as such. There are others who perpetually serve you with loving devotion, simply attempting to please you personally. Kindly tell me which of the two paths will lead to more perfect communion with you. Arjuna's divine teacher replied, I consider those who always render loving service to me, with hearts filled with deep faith and trust, to be by far the best. Nonetheless, those with a less definitive idea of my real nature, who contemplate the absolute truth as being featureless, invincible, all-permeating, inconceivable, immobile, and without inner dynamism, may come to me in the end if they learn to achieve control over their sensual demands, gain freedom from all intellectual prejudice, and become devoted to the ideal of rendering service to all living beings. However, to advance towards the goal of life is neither easy nor pleasant for those whose consciousness is fixed upon my undifferentiated feature. Those who offer everything which comes from their work to me, who are exclusively devoted to me in love, and who make me the object of their contemplation, find that I have very quickly arranged for their rescue from the fearsome waters of the ocean of perpetual birth and death. Therefore simply absorb your consciousness in remembrance of me, apply your intelligence in my service, and without doubt you will live with me forever. If you find yourself unable to absorb your consciousness spontaneously and continually in me, then you should carry out the practice of those devotional principles which will help you to increase your aspiration to reach me. If you are unable to follow all of the principles of devotional practice, then simply try your best to serve me, for this will bring you gradually to the platform of true perfection. If, however, you cannot come to the point of taking shelter of my divine service, then you should seek self-contentment by offering all of the fruits of your labors in the service of others. Those who understand the truth are superior to those who simply practice to understand it, and those who absorb themselves deeply in contemplative trance, directly perceiving the truth, are better still. Best of all, however, are those who remain ever fixed in the ecstatic bliss of rendering active and loving service to me. How dear to me are my devotees! They never cherish malice towards anyone. In fact, they feel everyone to be a friend, are compassionate and kind towards all, have no tendency to exploit the environment, and never consider themselves to be the ultimate enjoyer or controller. They are equipoised in the face of both distressful and pleasant situations, forgiving of the trespasses of others, and eternally satisfied by dint of engaging body, mind, and soul with firm determination in my transcendental loving service. My dear devotees are careful not to cause annoyance to others, and are never deluded by anger, frustration, and fear. Free from craving, pure at heart, ingenious and carefree, those devoted souls remain detached in the midst of all their undertakings. Filled with love for me, they never hanker after mundane pleasure, lament, or feel self-pity, and they take no thought of auspicious or inauspicious omens. My pure devotees love their enemies as much as their friends, offer all respects to others while never requiring any for themselves, and take no great thought of change of climate or of upturns and downturns of fate. They free themselves from all impure habits, are content with whatever comes to them unsought, possess a holy peace, and are self-satisfied. With hearts filled with devotion and minds fixed with determination, they wander as pilgrims in the world. I cannot express how dear to me are my devotees, taking love for me to be their all and all, illuminated by faith. They come to drink the nectar of understanding that the supreme law of life is pure love. So, Krishna is talking about all these wonderful qualities of these great souls. They never hanker after mundane pleasure, they don't lament, they love their enemies as much as their friends, they're free of all impure habits, they're never deluded by anger, frustration and fear. I mean, they are such amazing qualities, But we should believe that because the pure devotees of Krishna, they have all these qualities. They're compassionate to everybody. They don't become angry. They love their enemies as much as their friends. They really do. We can see it, in the life of Jesus Christ, and some of the Western saints as well. It's very obvious, that they were not like us. They had some very special qualities, and they were very peaceful. They were satisfied. They were not desperate men, doing nonsense and getting into trouble and having problems. No, they lived very wonderful lives. So that's an amazing example. If you want to hear about them, and study their lives, studying their teachings, So these gurus are just the same, pure devotees. You can study their lives, you can hear about their instructions, you can hear them speak. And what are they saying? They're saying, you're meant to be like me. You're not meant to be angry, frustrated, fearful, quarreling. These are not your natural qualities.
Yes. Yeah.
So it may seem impossible. How am I going to change?
Yes.
So much, because that's a big change. But yeah, if we have a little faith that they're very powerful, they're very powerful. They're powerful because they've got the power of Krishna coming through them, So, and also they're very compassionate, they're very kind, so they're very patient, and they're very helpful, And also they're actually in your heart all the time.
Yes.
They're not like an ordinary person that comes and visits and then he's gone off to work and goodbye. No, the guru, if you're following his instruction and trying to serve him, you will feel that he's with you all the time.
All the time.
So he's a constant friend, So it's obviously nice to be like this, I don't want to be angry, I don't want to be afraid.
Yes.
I don't want to be frustrated. I don't want to quarrel. What's the advantage of having those things? There's no advantage.
Yes.
They're just troublesome, So if I can meet someone that can take away those things forever, change my heart completely, so that I'm like him, that I'm satisfied, I'm loving towards all beings, He doesn't just pretend that he's loving, Oh yes, I love you, meantime he doesn't, no, he actually feels that. So if I can become like him, isn't that nice? It's such a relief.
Yes.
Fear, anger, quarrel, who wants to carry that around,
Yeah.
I don't want to carry that, but I can't get free of it myself. That's the problem. They're very heavy things. I can't just put them one side. They come, they're powerful. But he comes and says, follow my instructions, take my advice, and I will change your heart. Change your heart. So it's not an overnight thing, but certainly it's an amazing thing. If someone can do that. I mean, to wake up every morning and not feel angry, not feel frustrated, to feel satisfied, not to feel hostile toward people, and that's a wonderful thing, to have a permanent, not just for 5 minutes, and then you get back into the old ways. How's that going to help? It has to be such a deep transformation that those unwanted, they're called anarthas in Sanskrit, those unwanted thoughts and feelings, they go away forever. They don't just go down for a few minutes and come up.
Oh, yes.
No, they're gone. Finished.
Forever.
How about that? I mean, that's a miracle. So that's what the Guru says, that I will change your heart. I will change your heart and make it soft, so that just love comes out. It's called Priti Dharma. Priti Dharma means the way of love.
Mm.
The saints, when you read about their lives, it was all about love. They loved the human beings, the birds, the animals. It's just love. That's the only thing they know. So I would like to be like that. To walk around and feel love for everyone, why not? So they say, yes, you can be like that. And forever. Come with me, they say. Come with me, follow me. And why not? Why not? What have we got to lose, All we've got to lose is problems. The death and the old age and disease, that will be left behind. Other than that, you're not going to lose anything. So, yeah, why not? Why not? Why not? It's hard to believe.
Yes.
We think, oh, how can I be like that?
How can I be like that?
But they can do anything. There's a wonderful, beautiful prayer we say to the Guru, that by his grace, a lame man, a cripple, he can walk over the mountains. A blind man can see the stars. And that's not just poetry. They really can do that.
Yes.
And a dumb man, a man that cannot speak, they can make him a beautiful speaker. By the grace of Guru. So he's not an ordinary man. So he can change your heart.
Can change your heart.
Wow. That's a big miracle.
Yeah, it's a big
wow, that's a big, big miracle.
Yeah.
But he's not an ordinary man. Yeah. So we should try to stay with him, Try to stay with him. Not get sidetracked. Let me go this way, that way.
Yes.
No, just stay with him. Stay with the Guru, That's all you need, day after day. One day after day, stay with Guru. No other business. If you become more and more convinced like that, then your faith becomes strong. Nishta. Nishta means unflinching faith. There's a beautiful story. One of our gurus, Bhaktisiddhanta, he was Prabhupada's guru. One time he went preaching in India. And, the one thing about a preacher is he speaks the truth. Even if it's not popular.
Yeah.
Sometimes people that don't want to hear what he's saying, because it will show them that they're cheating, they're doing nonsense, and they don't want to hear that. But the real preacher, he will speak anyway.
Yeah.
He's not afraid. So he was like that in India, Bhaktisiddhanta, and he went preaching to one place. And they knew he was coming, and they knew about this man. And they decided they're going to kill him when he comes. They're up on the roof with stones, they were going to kill him. Yeah. But he had one disciple, Srila Bhakti Pragya and Keshav Goswami Maharaj. And he went to his guru and said, you give me your clothes, and you take my clothes, so that they think that I'm you. Let them rather kill me. You go away, you go to safety. He did like that.
Oh, yes.
Why? Because he had so much faith, so much trust in his guru. Yeah. That I must give my life for my guru. Wow, that's big.
Yes.
That means there's no doubt. No doubt. If I'm going to give my life for my guru, it means no doubt. No doubt. So he's a very special case. His devotion and his faith in his guru is very high. But we should try to go for that. Try to understand that nobody loves me better than my guru. Nobody,
Yes.
So why should I not give my life to him? Why not? Even in this world, when we get lovers or husband and wife, they take a vow, that till death do us part, and I will be there for you. And you're supposed to be giving yourself.
Yes.
But of course, it's never perfect.
It's never perfect. Yeah.
That's the material world. But to find someone that you can really say, let me give myself to you, 100%, is a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
but not to be cheated
Yeah.
on the other side.
Which is
Yeah,
in
that's
yeah.
the thing. So the Guru is not a cheater.
Mm.
You can safely
Mm.
give your life to him, your
Yeah.
soul to him, 100%,
Mm.
with safety. But you have to become convinced like that.
Yes.
But that will make you happy.
Mm.
Giving yourself, trying to give yourself 100% to this one or that one.
Yeah. It's not,
One big disappointment is coming, sooner or later.
yeah.
Because no one else is qualified
Yes.
to take your heart
Mm.
except Gurudev.
Mm.
Nobody's worthy of your heart
Mm.
except Gurudev, the pure saint of the Lord. No, yeah, we give our hearts, this boyfriend, that girlfriend, this, that. We give our hearts, isn't it?
Mm.
But nobody's worthy of your heart except Gurudev.
Yes.
And when you learn that,
Mm.
it's wonderful. Because the other problems, they go away. You stop giving your heart where it shouldn't go.
Yeah.
It's very painful to give your heart
Yeah.
where it shouldn't go. Very painful.
But, yeah.
So rather stop that business. You don't want to give your heart out here and there and everywhere.
Yes.
No, sir. Let me give it where it's
Straight
supposed to go, to Gurudev. So if you learned that, you've learned everything.
Everything.
You were a wise man and a happy man. Nothing else will make you happy, actually, unless you give your heart to Gurudev. We should be convinced like that. Nothing else will make you happy.